I am Dr. Neema Bisht, BDS by degree and a pharma professional. I am founder of Career in Pharma, wherein I provide guidance and training to healthcare professionals and life science graduates on how they can make career into pharmaceutical industry. Till date, we have guided and trained more than 500 students, and many of them are now placed into various companies also under my guidance. Also, I want to tell you that beware of fake people who are operating under the name of Career in Pharma or by my name. So to connect with us, please see the description below for all the links, and also you can see the mail ID provided in the description box.
Hello everyone. Once again, I welcome you all to Career in Pharma. So this video is about medical coding part 2, and I hope you have already watched medical coding part 1, in which I have explained the basics of medical coding. Now in this video today, which is medical coding part 2, I'm going to explain about the certifications which are required to get inside medical coding, how you can become a certified coder, and what are the advantages of having this certification, and what are the prizes for exams, attempts, how to renew the certification, and how it's going to make a difference if you are not a certified coder as compared to if you become a certified coder. So one humble request before proceeding further for this video, please just focus on audio, and just you can skip the visuals also, which is definitely not that important. So yes, let's begin with this video. So now first is, what is CPC certification in medical coding? What is the fees to become a certified coder? The exam to become the certified coder, what is the exam fee, and how many attempts you get in this exam? So CPC stands for Certified Medical Coder. So definitely, if you want to excel in a medical coding field, excel means if you want to grow both financially and professionally, then 100% you have to become a certified coder. You need to have a certification of medical coding with you. Yeah. So CPC is a certificate which stands for Certified Medical Coding. CPC is Certified Medical Coding, and this is the certification through which you will be eligible for the medical coding of outpatient department. Means if the patient is not admitted into hospital and the patient simply came to hospital for some test or maybe for some checkup, for those OPD patient, outpatient department patient, this CPC certification, CPC coding is used. Yeah. Now, what is the examination fees? Okay. See, to become a certified coder, you need to give an exam, which is kind of giving any license exam through which you get license. Okay. Similarly, to get the CPC certification, we have an exam. For that exam, you have to pay fees of around $475, which could range between 40 to 50,000 in INR, and in this fee you get 2 attempts. Okay, so once you pay $475 for examination, so you will be having 2 attempts with you. Either you clear in first attempt or second attempt. Let's say if you're not able to clear in 2 attempts, in that case you have to pay the fee again, and you have to again clear the exam to become a certified coder. Okay, so whenever you are paying the fee for this certification to become a certified coder, please prepare well so that your money should not get wasted. Yes. Now, other than this is like one-time fee for examination. You clear it, all set. But on top of that, you have to give annual membership fee, that is to renew your certification. That costs you around $210, which could range between 16 to 17,000. Yeah, which is the annual membership renewal. Okay, like we have in our clinical practice, we have to renew our registration, right? Similarly, in certified coding also, you have to renew your membership every year. Okay. Now, one thing I want to tell you, that the CPC stands for Certified certification, certified medical coder. CPC stands for certified medical coder. Okay, so here the thing is, who is providing this certification? So the CPC certification is provided by American Academy of Professional Coders. Okay, so in short, this organization is America who is providing this CPC certification. Yeah. Now, other question is there any requirement of other certifications as well apart from CPC? Okay, see, CPC is for coding of, it's a US coding system, US medical coding system, and it's basically for outpatient department. Okay, OPD patients. So what about IPD, inpatient department patients? So for that, question is there any other certification requires as well? So answer is yes. So CPC is for OPD patients, right? But if you want to work on medical coding of inpatient IPD department patients, in that case, you need to have certified coding specialist certificate, which is for IPD inpatient department patients, and which is given by AHIMA. Again, AHIMA is also, it's a US organization, and AHIMA stands for American Health Information Association. Okay, so AHIMA stands from American Health Information Association, who is providing coding for inpatient department, any patient who is admitted. Yeah, so this is different kind of certifications which is required if you are working in medical coding of patient data which are admitted. Okay, and few companies, they shift their best CPC coders into inpatient work after providing training to them. And if they don't get CCS coders, I mean that inpatient coding coders from outside, then they definitely they provide training to their OPD CPC coders, and then they are eligible to work for medical coding of IPD inpatient department patients also. Okay, now for this CCS, that is certified coding specialist for inpatient department, only one attempt is available. Okay, if your company is promoting to you in that role, then very good. If they are not promoting you, again you have to take a separate exam. For that, only one attempt is eligible. Okay, only one attempt is available. Yeah. Now I was talking about what is AAPC. I mean, the CPC certification is provided by AAPC, that is an organization which stands for American Association of Professional Coders. Okay, so for this American Association of Professional Coders, they provide this CPC certification, that is Certified Professional Coder, and the same US organization AHIMA, that is American Health Information Association, they provide certification of certified coding specialist, that is for IPD inpatient department. Yeah. Now third question is, once we get certification, then how long it remains valid? So every year you have to renew your membership. Okay, and fee, again it is around $210, which is right 16 to 17,000, which is you have to renew your certification membership every year. Now another question is that, see, CPC, one thing is CPC is valid to work for US client only, because CPC is a American coding system. Yes. Now CPC coder can work in UAE also. Okay, so if you want to work inside medical coding in UAE, in that case, if you are a CPC coder, you can work in UAE, because UAE follow the US coding system, US medical coding system, and every country has their own coding certificate. So in India, we are following US. Okay, if you want to work in medical coding inside Canada, then you have to get certification, you have to become a certified coder, and you have to get certification from CHIMA. Now what this CHIMA stands for, that is CHIMA. It is a Canadian Health Information Management Association, to become a certified coder inside Canada. Okay, so if you want to become a certified medical coder in Canada, you have to get this certification from CHIMA. Okay, now about Australia and New Zealand. So if you want to work inside Australia and New Zealand, Then there the coders are known as CCC, that is Certified Coder Certification, and that is provided by HEMA. HEMA means Health Information Management Association of Australia. Okay, so this is the body who provides certification to do medical coding inside Australia and New Zealand. Yeah, and they use ICD 10 classification, which is a international statistical classification of disease and related health problems, which is the 10th revision, and it is an Australian modification. Okay, so this is about how you can work in Australia and New Zealand for medical coding. For Saudi Arabia and Qatar, they are still using the Australian coding system till date. However, Qatar is on transition phase of US health coding system. So if you want to work in Saudi Arabia and Qatar, Saudi Arabia is using Australian coding system, Qatar also using Australian coding system. But in Qatar, they are on a transition phase. So in Qatar, if you want to work, you can learn US coding system, that is CPC. Okay. Now, last question is, what is the difference between? Last question is, what is the difference if you get inside medical coding without getting these certifications, in whichever country you want to work, and if you just directly go with your degree? Difference is huge. If you enter without any certification, your growth will be limited both financially and professionally, and then after a few years you will feel that you are not going anywhere. Okay, so really, if you want to excel in this field, you have to become a certified coder irrespective of whichever country you want to work. Yeah, so without certification, first of all, company will not entertain you. If at all they are taking you also, you will get very less salary, which definitely not growing very much. Okay, so yeah, with that, certification is very much required inside medical coding field. Okay, this is not like any other field where you just upskill yourself. Here inside medical coding, it's not just about upskilling. Here you have to become a licensed professional medical coder, and for that you need to get this certification. Yes, so I hope I was able to clear you all the doubts about how to become a certified medical coder and how it goes in different countries. Okay, and I hope this video is clear to all of you. And guys, if you really like this video, please share it with your friends. Please subscribe to our channel and please like this video, and please share it with your friends who are looking for some alternate non-clinical options. Yeah, with this, I hope this video is going to help you a lot if you are looking for career into medical coding. Yeah, so with this, I'm going to conclude this video. We'll be coming soon with some fresh next video. Till the time I come again, till that time, please stay safe, healthy, aware, and updated. And please keep exploring new things. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you like this video, please like it. Hit the like button. Thank you all. Bye-bye.